Hey guys, how's everything going? This is JSer. In this video, let's look at this new HTML attribute called inert. This is the MDN description, so let's jump straight into the example here. We have two sets of interactive elements, which is button, and second one is button 2. But the first one could be interacted, but not the second one. That's because the inert attribute is set on the div. So it basically means that the everything inside will not be interactive. You might wonder what's the difference between pointer events, right? If we set pointer events, we cannot get it focused. We cannot interact with it. But actually, there's more than that. If we just basically set let's just remove the inert and sets the pointer events, sets a none. Yeah, it cannot be interactive, but we can actually focus with it. You can see, yeah, we cannot interact, but we can focus. So this means that if we use pure pointer events, we cannot prevent those assistive technologies. And also there's yeah. So for inert, that I didn't know this, but inert, I think it's some terms from the chemistry. It means that some instance is not chemically reactive. Basically, it means that, yeah, less responsive. And Google has this blog post describing the new inert, but actually I think it's pretty badly written. I couldn't understand what it is trying to say. And what I found interesting is that the update from the WebKit, which is from Apple, give us a pretty easy to understand explanation of this inert. So let's just use this document. So basically, if you want to prevent interaction, okay, so we can use the disabled HTML. It prevents focus, it prevents clicks, prevents edition, prevents selection. So there's all kinds of interactions. However, it only works on form controls, yeah, not for ordinary HTML elements, and it does not necessarily hide the control from assistive technologies. And if you want to do that, to stop the assistive technologies, we could use the tab index to avoid it from being accessed accidentally from the our keyboard navigation. But it's only prevent the what you say, in the keyboard, it does not prevent the click focus, so you can still click on it. So if you want to say, okay, I want to prevent the click, you can use point events. Yeah. But as we tried, tab to the elements and interact with it is still possible. And if you want to prevent the selection, you can disable it by using select. If you want to prevent editing, you could use editable. So this is kind of all messy. So the idea is that I just want it to be not responsive to any interactions, including the assistive technology, and that's why inert is introduced. It's actually quite a long time ago. It's about 10 years ago. Somehow there's some issues, and recently it's finally addressed the problems and it's released. So there's other one is like, all of these is heavy and also does not allow you to hide the section from the assistive tools, which may be appropriate when making a whole section non-interactive. It is currently possible to do so to setting aria hidden to true on the relevant section. So if you want, you can use this one to hide it from these assistive technology. But yeah, basically you can achieve the same, result by combining all these existing tools in the box, but inert will just make the life a whole lot easier. Here's an example. This is a carousel. And we can just use this carousel, but this one is the active slide. But for the non-active, you can see that we can still interact with it. This is not cool. And that's why we could use this inert to prevent it from being interacted. And yeah, now you can see it's not interactable no matter what, no matter keyboard, voiceover, mouse, or tab, or anything. Yeah, so it's quite interesting. Remember the inert, recall the chemistry, it's a term from that. Yeah, that's it. This is pretty simple. Hope it helps. See you next time. Bye-bye.